everybody. It is time for the next page in our storybook. Welcome back to Crits and Giggles. I don't know what's happening anymore. I honestly couldn't tell if you were actually screaming and got muted out by Zoom, but I couldn't hear you through the door, and I was very concerned.
Nah, I was just being silly.
I was being goofy.
Okay, well, you know, I will tell you. Threw me off. Man. Reminder, I do remember the point of inspiration I promised to whoever got closest to what's happening in the story, but you haven't gotten there yet. I do remember it though.
Okay.
It's okay. We all know who's. I mean, I can wait on my point of inspiration, but.
Oh.
I want to double the bet. If Jim.
Double the bet.
I want to double the bet. If Jim gets it, he can get also my point of inspiration. But if Jim doesn't, I get a point of inspiration.
What does that even mean?
What? That's a good bet. I would.
That was just nonsense.
All right. Hey, Dat fam. It's great to see you. Want to remind you guys about donation levels. We have edges, sinks, mercies. Those are a +1 to a d20 roll, a -1 to a future d20 roll, and being able to negate a condition or healing a little bit with the mercy. Also, you can pay and the players might get a draw from the Uno deck. Those do multiple things, such as if they roll a wild magic, they might be able to get vanish, protection from evil, a stackable mage armor, or heroism. Like, who doesn't want that? Also, they may have their turn skipped, but you know, pros and cons. Also, wild magic, still out there, still wild. If you get the Bit Boss, you can assign an auto-succeed to someone on a skill check that has a passable DC. And then, of course, I randomly will give the players a point of inspiration, but not often. You know, I had asked you guys earlier what your favorite moment in the story so far is. We're close to the end of season 2, and I was just curious what your favorite moment of the story so far was. Anybody got an answer for me?
I mean, I will say that whole magic juice extravaganza was ridiculous and fun. I enjoyed that.
I Want to Know What Love Is was definitely a great moment.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I've got 2, if that's all right. The first is when Skeslin killed that guy and we all didn't know. Oh, man, I just wanted to be Skeslin at that point. I wanted to trade characters with Jim. And there's been a lot, but I'm going to go with a controversial one. Astrid's death, I think, is a favorite moment of mine. Because we got real at that point. Like, there was a lot that went around that and surrounded that moment of being like how we actually felt, and there was a lot of like character depth and truth that came out of that, and I liked it.
Mine kind of springs up. I had 2 in mind. I loved the moment where we became the Black Riders of Bobby. It was like a moment where you got the goosebumps. And I really loved the moment where we said goodbye to Astrid's body. Like, you know, like the character had, like Revi had a chance to see Astrid and say like, okay, I'm taking that mantle. And it was a good moment. I enjoyed that.
Jim, Katie?
Sure. I think that my favorite thing currently, it really hasn't affected the story very much, and it's kind of just, it amuses me that it exists. The fact that there are 2 small children in control of a pair of trained war dogs that have definitely like killed people before. Those kids have a good life ahead of them, kind of regardless of what happens to us. Like, I think that in 20 years, there's another like side AP that is just about them and their dogs. One of them is a warrior, the other is a very powerful mage, and they have all kinds of adventures. So,
oh, I want to see that story. I need that to happen. All right, Katie, hit us.
I already answered this today during the AMA, but yeah, I'm with Megan. I really loved the what is love and the tavern, you know, the magic juice drinking, and I thought that was a lot of fun. I also really enjoyed flying to fight the small dragon. That was really cool.
Yeah. Some great moments. Let's see if we can make a few more. Why not? Y'all ready to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right. When the witch saw that the children had escaped her, she was furious and asked the cat, "Why did you let the children leave the hut? Why did you not scratch their eyes out?" But the cat curled up its tail and put its back up and answered, "I have served you all these years and you never even threw me a bone. But the dear children gave me their own piece of ham." Then the witch was furious with the watchdog and with the birch trees, because they had let the children pass. But the dog answered, "I have served you all these years, and you never gave me so much as a hard crust. But the dear children gave me their own loaf of bread." And the birch rustled its leaves and said, "I have served you longer than I can say, and you never tied a bit of twine even round my branches. And the dear children bound them up with their brightest ribbons." So the witch saw there was no help to be got from her old servants, and that the best thing that she could do was to mount her broom and set off in pursuit of the children. Last week, the Black Riders of Baba Yaga settled into a party celebrating the end of the world. After Miyuki and Soraya had enjoyed their share of some of the finest wine they had ever tasted, Chip began yelling that one of the strange hosts had looked at him funny. Skeslin, however, assumed that they were looking at him that way because why not? He was good looking after all. When Chip attempted to corral the party and leave, the Bacchae raged. So did Revi, maybe out of jealousy. Soraya and Miyuki kept enjoying this amazing ambrosia. Once the Bacchae had been defeated, the group moved on, discovering another creature with flaming hair. This one, however, was flying. After tying him up and questioning him, the group learned a few things. These creatures were Dawn Pipers from the First World, the world of Fae. They intended on taking the dancing hut back to the First World, and there was nothing this group could do about it, except maybe kill the Dawn Piper. With the reality siphon weakening, the party searched for another Dawn Piper and quickly found one. This one standing in a puddle of water, raining up towards the sky. It didn't take long for the party to destroy it and its companion, meaning hopefully the reality siphon is destroyed and they can get to the dancing hut. But they haven't searched all the areas of this unnatural winter forest in Market Square, and they're holding a magical gemstone that none of them know anything about. Faced with a need to save the world from a never-ending ice age, what do you do?
Comments.
Let's say hi to chat.
Hi, chat.
Hello.
Ant-Man841 says, "I'm so used to Ben DMing. LOL. Love you guys. Hi, Jamie, Ben, and Candace."
Hi. Who's Ant-Man?
He's a superhero.
Oh,
That is true.
All red.
fair point.
It's Lucas Martinez says his favorite moment in the show so far was the throwing of the goat.
Oh, the crit goat! Oh!
That's pretty good.
Does anybody know the goat's actual name?
Criddles!
That goat had a name.
Criddles!
And it was not Criddles.
We renamed it Criddles!
I don't care. Do you remember its name?
Man, the crit goat. No, but it's gonna. I feel like that needs to be a T-shirt someday. Like, have a problem, chuck a goat at it. Hashtag Criddles the goat.
And Dark Knight says, and the magical song at the end of that stream. So I feel like that is a shirt. That whole thing, the goat.
Oh my
I feel like life would be
goodness.
better if we all just chucked goats at our problems.
You know?
I mean, with the,
Oh my gosh. Delirious just said Jean-Claude Van Lamb.
Ah!
Ooh.
Good stuff.
I like what it's Lucas Martinez has to say. This is just very thematic for last episode. Watch, to be mean, Jamie is going to give the inspiration to Astrid.
Zach Attack earlier said, "Let's get critical and giggly."
We're already there.
Gonna have to be real critical about things.
I'll take that. If you don't roll crits, but you're very critical, I can deal with that.
Whew.
Oh my goodness. K Brotig 22 says, we have a goat in our game. His name is Dingus. The team named themselves after said goat, the Dingus Boys.
Yeah, I like it. The Real Totus 98 has resubbed for 32 months. Penguin Witch Doctor has resubbed for 24 months, but that's not all, because they have both individually become bit bosses. Real Totus giving his bit boss bonus to Megan.
Thank you.
Witch Doctor giving to me.
Ooh.
Thank you very
Fine.
much.
It's fine. Dark Knight coming in hot with $5. An edge for Katie. Soraya needs to stay alive.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's got young adventurers in the future she needs to teach things to, right? We learned
No.
that.
No. Gary K532 says, "Can we get a giant goat to knock us into the middle of 2021?"
Yes,
I will work on it. I'll work on it.
Oh, I should have
We-
taken that goat and took a proficiency in it. Oh man.
Took a proficiency in goat.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, I like that.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Probably in there somewhere in Pathfinder.
Oh, I'm sure. I'll just message Jason Bullman real quick. Is it possible? Can you take a proficiency in goat? Well, that's enough of that, because I'm tired of talking about goats. Where we left off last session, you had just defeated a creature you didn't really know what it was, but you recognized, and another Dawn Piper. The third Dawn Piper you have defeated, and you watch as this pool like explodes upward. And these two creatures now lie dead in front of you. What do you do?
Hey, I think we did it.
Yay! That's good, right? I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, we did it. So should we, I mean, there's another pathway up here to the right, but do you want to, we could just probably go get to the hut right now if we could turn back.
I mean, if we know where the hut is, it makes the most sense to go for the hut. If we feel interested in a potential like extra distractions first, then we could go the other way. I think that's my guess. Or we'll try to go towards the hut and there'll be something that we can't get past.
You know, the other thing we might want to take into account is that there have been many people that seem displaced because of this woods. If we go forward, it might behoove us to help the people out. So,
Well, I'm all
That's a
about
good
helping,
point.
so yeah.
all right, well then, I guess I'll mosey on forward. So,
Well, I'm going to follow you, Chip.
all right. Well, good to have you by my side, Revy.
Oh,
So, Chip, you and Revy see this path to your right out of this clearing from the way you came. And that's exactly what it is. It looks like it's a path. If you want to go slowly on the map and show me where you go, what you do.
Well, Chip would like to use some survival.
Survival, eh?
Especially because he's got this Ushanka of the Northlands.
Ooh, that's
because
right.
It gives him a +5 competence bonus on some survival checks. So he's looking for anything out of the ordinary, and this is all because his head is warm.
Yep, that's why.
It's a 12.
Oh my goodness, that noise. You see quite a few tracks down this path, but you can't really make out a lot of them. You do see some humanoid tracks, but other than that, you're not sure if they're all humans. They could be. You don't know, but there are tracks down here.
Okay. Can I perceive any traps? And if they are vocal, it's a -2 because he's got the flaps down on his hat.
I'm sorry, you want to perceive vocal traps?
Well, if there are any vocal traps, I just want to be,
Oh, okay, yes.
you know, if
Sure. Roll that perception check.
17.
17.
15 if it's a vocal trap.
Well, you perceive something.
Okay.
You hear a little skittering
Oh.
up ahead on the path, and you hear like a...
Everyone, just be really careful. I think squirrels up here can talk, so just keep quiet. And then he'll flip up the hood of the cloak of the Yeti, kind of creep around the corner very stealthily as he just tries to sneak around, looking more like an animal than anything else.
Okay. Roll me a bluff check real quick.
Oh, that's a 2 on the die.
Cool.
So he's super bluffy.
Could I roll out behind him in my fox form and just yip a little bit to see if I could distract them from seeing this awesome bluff?
Sure.
While everybody else is moving ahead, I'll sort of motion to Soraya to hang back with me. And when they get around the corner and they're just out of sight, I'll go over to the body of the Dawn Piper and start picking through her belongings and handing Soraya anything that looks interesting. I'm like, don't worry, this is also a very important part of all of this. Let them worry about the squirrels or whatever. We'll handle this part. Very important part of adventuring. You want to write that down later in your notes?
Yes, I should write that down. Yes.
You're
I'll just,
standing
try
here.
to pocket the things he's giving me.
You're standing here like grabbing things off of these bodies, and as you're looking at the Dawn Piper, who is still laying in this small pond of water, you find 10 enormous oysters. And if you would like, you notice there are enormous pearls within these oysters.
10
of them.
Hand chopped off.
10 enormous oysters, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, let's keep those. There's probably no reason to bother Chip and the others about what we found because they don't want to distract them from the very important adventuring work that they're doing. So we'll just keep these oysters and pearls between us.
Okay, yes.
Real quick, what you do find, and I'll drop this on the inventory sheet here in a second, you find another masterwork rapier, a very fancy looking drum. You might even call it masterwork. A masterwork morning star, a light crossbow, and the 10 enormous oysters with their enormous pearls.
Are these, this is sort of a weird question, but I guess I would know. Are the oysters alive?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Roll for initiative.
Kill them. Okay, that's good. I bet Miyuki might like this drum. I don't know. I don't know if she's really attached to the drum that she's got or whether she'd like this one. You could tell her about that, but you know.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Chip is advancing around the corner.
All right.
And Revi's following.
And so is Miyuki yipping at my heels.
Yipping at your heels. I love it. Slowly but surely making your way down this path, trying to be intimidating?
Yes.
Slash Miyuki knowing it's not working and trying to help you out.
Creeping forward.
Creeping forward, trying to be
I am following you.
safe.
I'm following you too, buddy.
So when you creep like this, you have a song or something to say for good luck?
You're talking to Miyuki, right? I don't. Or are you talking to me?
Oh no, I was talking. So well, I suppose anybody who's gonna hear me, which is
Yes, it goes like this. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Oh, that would be a hit song where I'm from. That's great.
That is high praise. I appreciate it, and I agree.
That would be a hit song in Chiliax.
Oh, yeah. And then you'll die. That's the...
Oh! I don't like that part, I don't think.
Is that a common thing that, like, you just get a #1 chart-topping hit and then all of a sudden you're dead?
That's actually one of the laws. Nobody really, knows about it. But, you get the one, you're like a one-hit wonder, but that's all we have, right?
That sounds difficult for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, who even makes music anymore there?
Well, very stupid people, so,
Clearly.
we're not gonna go there.
Miyuki,
No.
this is what happens when you don't value the arts. So,
Oh, yes, that's very bad. Very bad.
It's about the time Chip says, "This is what happens when you don't value the arts." That you all hear it. There's a ding as a trip line is sprung.
uh-oh,
I need reflex saves from all three of you.
I made a oops-a-doodle.
Oh, we need to work on that song, Yuki.
Apparently so.
Reflex.
14.
Rebby is at 16.
14, 16,
That is a 15.
15. All three of you fail.
Oh!
Let me just get some dice out real quick. These, you can like almost watch this in slow motion as this trip line is like sprung, and you see this small string like fly up into the trees, and you see multiple logs
Uh-oh.
start to fall your way. You're unable to get out of their
Watch out for that tree!
All dead.
Oh, no.
Each of you takes 21 points of damage,
Yikes.
and you will be prone and entangled for 1 round within the limbs of these logs.
Ow!
And we should roll initiative.
Oh, no!
Oh my gosh.
Jim, that was the evilest laugh, and I loved it.
It's pretty good.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
I've forgotten that I'm a little low on spells. Uh-oh!
Yeah. Give me those initiatives.
Oh, that'd be a 6 for Rebby.
What's your bonus?
4.
Okie dokie.
Which means roll
5
2.
for Miyuki.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
A good old-fashioned 13.
13.
15.
15.
Yep.
17.
Wow. Well, you can't see these creatures because you're entangled in the limbs of this tree, struggling to get out. This will be the round where you are entangled and prone.
So do we stand up in this round?
No, this will be the one round that you are prone and entangled.
So, but
There it is.
okay, I get what you're saying. So we won't be able to act this round, basically.
Right. Yes. Sorry, I was not being clear.
Okay.
You can't see them because you're stuck, but you hear that same as something further down the path begins to cast a spell.
Watch out!
No! Oh no!
Let me see.
That's a chipmunk spellcaster! Everybody run!
Yep, that's definitely what it is. I need a will save from Revy. Revy, you're wearing a chain shirt, correct?
I am.
Need a will save.
Oh dear.
Wait, what? Is it a +1 shirt?
Oh.
Hey, I'm wearing a chain shirt too.
Where are you? Yes.
It is a +1, so I do need a will save.
Okay. Let's see. I will save. Oh, dirty 20.
Ooh.
Dirty 20. You feel your chain shirt start to heat up,
Oh no.
Oh man, that's a bad one.
Oh no.
Metal.
but you're not sure if it's the snow or the spell didn't work, but it begins to cool off fairly quickly.
Oh, okay.
Soraya, you hear thunderous noise from down the way, down the path. What do you do?
I look at Skeslin. What should we do? Should we hide? Should we sneak? Should we fly? What should we do, Skeslin?
So yeah, it's your call. What do we do? You're the adventurer now.
I don't know. And she'll move forward. I want to be able to get within range of seeing them, but maybe like tucking myself behind this little tree. And I'll do it stealthily. I can roll for that if you want.
Are you attempting to see your party members or whatever creatures have caused this?
I want to see the creatures that caused it, but I feel like I'd have to do both once I get there. Like, get there, see what happened, be like, oh, someone must have done this. So.
Sure. Yeah. Roll a stealth check if you want to.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 21.
21. Ooh. You catch sight of them, but they catch sight of you too.
Oh.
As the creatures, there are two of them that you see a little further down the path, look a little something like this.
Oh.
What?
To me, it looks like if a bean sprouted and grew hair, but also had claws and teeth. And
They're
maybe some
awesome.
gemstones for eyes.
They're terrifying.
Oh, but
It is a
they're so
hunched
ugly, they're
creature.
cute.
Hunched creature with 3 blue glowing eyes, ears erect upright, but masses of black hair falling off of its back.
Oh. Are they small?
I believe they are. Let's see. They are small.
I told you it's a weird looking chipmunk.
What, can I roll to see what these things are?
Absolutely. Knowledge, nature.
I can do that.
Oh, they're nature-y, huh?
17?
17. You definitely know what these are. These are Nuglub Gremlins. They are not related to squirrels, but they love to combat with a manic glee and destroy things. They enjoy setting traps and stealing treasures from people. You get one more piece of information. What would you like?
Weaknesses.
Weaknesses. Let's see. They are not very willful creatures.
Okay. Ooh, that was interesting. I am going to shoot. Okay, so how far away is the closest one to me?
It is about 50 feet away.
About 50 feet away. Okay. You know what? I'm going to just kind of have seen them and seen what's happening and kind of like do one of those like you're running forward and then you see something and then you like kind of like put your back to it a little bit and I'm just looking at Skeslin with like horror in my eyes and I'm like, Skeslin, maybe having me decide what to do wasn't the best idea because I don't know. And then that's it.
Speaking of Skeslin, what do you do?
Speaking of Skeslin, he says, all right, just calm down, Saria. I will, I'll cast a spell real fast and go invisible for a short period of time. So I become completely unseen. And I will creep towards the sound of all this horribleness that I am told Soraya doesn't know how to deal with. Unfortunately, I can only get up to Soraya because I took the time to cast a spell. So I'll get to there, invisible, and that is my turn.
All right. Chip, you are trapped in the limbs of these giant logs. Is there anything going through your mind right now?
Get this tree off of me! I gotta go tackle something!
Ravi, what about you?
Hey, get these three off me. Chip has to tackle something.
As you two are thinking this creature closest to you, this gremlin closest to you, climbs up on top of the trees that are on top of you, closest to Chip, and reaches down.
I grab him.
And touches him with one of its long claws.
Don't you do that. Hey.
Oh no.
And Chip, you don't get any saving throw. But I need some dice. Let's see.
Wait,
no.
why don't I get any? You just touched me? You don't have any like touch attack you gotta hit? Like you could still roll a natural one.
There is no touch attack. Oh, melee touch attack.
Ha! Roll a natural one.
It's a 15 on the die.
No.
15. That will be an 18 total.
Yeah, I'm prone and it's touch. Yeah, good. Get.
Don't act like she's the silly one when you were demanding the roll.
She could have gotten a natural one.
That is true. I could have, but I didn't.
There's always a chance.
Always a chance. Ooh, okay. You take 8 points of damage as electricity courses through your body.
Oh, ow!
From this little creature.
Oh.
The other one is going to move up just past his friend to prepare himself for when you 3 can free yourself from their lovely little trap. We'll move on. Miyuki, are there any thoughts going through your head as you're trying to escape from this nasty, nasty trap?
My head hurts, my butt hurts, my legs and arms and torso hurt, and Chip has somebody he needs to attack, trample. So please get this tree off of us.
Oh my goodness. All right, Soraya.
Oh God.
I love
You're like, Skeslin, I'm not the one to do this. And then he goes invisible.
So she just like watches Skeslin and she's like, I did suggest that to begin with. And She's going to oh, I didn't prepare that. Who looks to be the worst off of my friends?
I don't know. What would each of you say? How bad on like a, I look great, this is I look fabulous, versus I'm gonna die?
I'm like solidly in the middle.
Mhm. Yeah. So
throwing on a pair
You
of
would
sweats to go to the
say-
grocery store.
You would
Yeah.
say that that Chip looks like he just got squashed by a tree, and then something just attacked him, and he's going, "Ow! Owie!"
Revi, how do you look?
Oh, like Netflix and sweatpants. Not even Netflix and chill. Just yeah.
Another sweatpants. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it seems like the ladies trapped under the tree are like not great, but Chip is screaming ow.
Yeah, Chip unfortunately he's not very good at like showing weakness, so I think it just goes right over Soraya's head.
If I die because of that, I'm gonna be so mad.
Can you
I
heal
love it.
yourself? Crap.
I'm right next to this thing. Oh.
I think I would
So-
like put a hand on because I'm right next to Soraya, so like put a hand on her, like, oh, don't worry about Chip. You know how he's just a big crybaby, so he's probably fine compared to the other two.
Oh, Skessel, I'm so happy you said that because I was really struggling whether I should attack this creature to save them or to possibly heal Chip, but you really settled that one for me. Thank you.
You both suck so much.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna target the closest one to Chip
Okay.
with a flaming sphere.
It's on top of me.
Well,
Flaming
Not in
sphere.
your
Get him,
space.
get him, get him.
never mind. Oh, damn it.
It's not in his
It's okay.
space.
Oh, okay.
It's not in his space. Does it allow for spell
But it's in his
resistance?
face.
I believe so.
Roll me a spell resistance check.
Okay. That is a 15, a 31.
Wow. Yeah. How did you get something so high?
I'm trying. Wait, no, never mind. That was my concentration. What do I add for spell resistance?
Just your spellcaster level, which is 6 currently.
Oh, okay. So 18 plus, so 24.
Oh, you pass. So,
So great.
yeah. Do I get a reflex save?
You do get a reflex save.
All right, let's see what's on the die first. 15 on the die.
That is going to fail.
Plus 3 is 18. Does that still fail?
Dear chat, this would be a great time to have sinks. Love, Soraya.
Or mercies, love Ben. Love Ben, mercies. Forget about the sinks.
18 is the DC you needed to pass.
Ugh. So you just send this enormous flaming sphere over to their area, and even though Chip looks strong and, you're really scared of burning him. You learned your lesson last time this happened and you burnt down half the howlings.
True. Yep.
You're just a little more careful. It doesn't quite make it to where it needs to go. We'll move on to Skeslin, unless you'd like to move somewhere, Soraya.
Nope. All good. Thank you.
Skeslin, what do you do?
Okay, alright. I guess if I have to come over here and save everybody, that's what I'll do. The burden of being Skistin. I mean, I don't want to do this all the time, but they're just in such a perfect array that I do need both of them to make a reflex save.
Hate it. I hate it. Reflex, all right. The one on top of Chip rolls a natural 1. That is a total of 4. The other one, however,
It could have done
rolls-
that one on the attack. Just saying.
13 for the other one.
The ground opens up beneath them, and they both fall 30 feet. into a pit
Oh
lined
boy.
with icicle spikes.
That's the best.
Bludgeoning damage is looking like 8 plus 6, 14 bludgeoning.
14 bludgeoning.
And
Sorry, rewind for a second. Does this spell allow spell resistance? No, it doesn't.
No on the spell resistance. So 14 bludgeoning, 7 piercing, and they're in the pit. Along with Flaming Sphere, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that would also be down there with them.
And Chip, you throw this log off of you and look down into this pit.
Whoa!
At these roasted gremlins.
They're dead!
Congratulations. Skeslin, you just killed both of them.
Oh man,
sometimes it
what a
has
waste
to
of
be
my
done.
flaming sphere. All right.
I would, yeah, that was pretty cool, I guess. Would anybody else like to be magically healed up a bit?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay, come over close. And Chip will tap on the barrel and release the spirits into the air, and that's a total of 8 points of healing. Oh, pretty bad channel right there, but that's his last one of the day.
Oh.
And then he'll ping people with the wand, and fairly soon into that, the wand fizzles. It's just like, and he starts pulling out potions out of the bag. But we can obviously get people up to full health. So with our assortment of items. So if you'll just tell me how many you are down after I healed you up to 8.
13.
Okay.
21.
After I healed you up 8?
Yar.
Yikes.
Taking some damage in the previous battle.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
You guys are standing up, healing up, looking around at what just happened. And you see just around the corner from where you could see, further down the path, there is a wagon. This wagon holds a half dozen human corpses.
Ugh.
You begin looking at these, and you can tell these were, this was a merchant and probably her family. She's wearing very similar garb to the drunken merchants you met with the Buckeye, the one that was stuck in the tree in the house with his children that you saved earlier. You can tell they probably lived here and got trapped and succumbed to bites and claw marks from these little gremlins. And everybody can roll a perception check.
It's a real shame that I don't have another one of those animate dead scrolls.
Ooh.
I didn't get it.
26.
Dirty 20.
17.
You three all notice, Miyuki, Skeslin, and Revi, you notice there, within this pile of bodies, there's actually a small coffer. And you dig it out and you start looking at it and it's locked. You need a key, but it's Revi who notices that the key is not anywhere up here. It is currently ringed around one of those ice spikes at the bottom of the pit. As it appears, one of the gremlins had swallowed it. And now it's just sitting there on a spike.
That's pretty cool. Just hold on a few seconds. The pit it'll all even out. And the pit lasts for 6 rounds. So eventually the ground just evens back up.
And you have a key on the ground in front of you.
So, do we open this?
I mean, maybe we throw like a rock at it first to just make sure nothing triggers.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I mean, there's a pretty good way. I am an expert at discovering traps. You just hand me the box here. I will go out, whistle for the 2 undead followers of mine. I will hand the box to the Wickawack, and I'll hand him the key, and I'll take 5 steps back, and I'll say, "Okay, open that box." And it probably takes him a few tries because he's stupid and clumsy. But
Absolutely, it does take him a few tries, but he finally gets the key in the keyhole. And as he turns the key, you find that Jukebox Raccoon has donated $15. Ugh, fine, Ben. Mercy for Chip.
Yay! Thank you, Wyatt.
I see another donation, but I don't see a name yet. So I want to give the shout out to who deserves it.
I think it's BMC McAllister. B.
Oh,
McAllister.
B. McAllister, $18. I heard someone say they needed some sinks. Well, here you go, Jamie. In the name of Mog.
What?
# suck it, Ben Birch. Thank you.
You're not supposed to give them to Jamie. Oh.
Becky, I didn't even ask for those. All right,
Hashtag
Katie did.
Ben Burr.
I'm trying to keep Mog alive.
Oh, and Jukebox Raccoon has also given, I believe, an edge to Skeslin with that donation.
Nice.
Oh.
But what the Wickawack does find as he turns the key, the box unlocks. And he just
open it.
and he kind of clumsily grabs the lid and opens it and turns and looks at you, Skeslin.
I didn't give it back.
He passes
good.
it over.
I pat him on the head. Good boy. See, it's perfectly safe.
His big ears flop a little on the side as you pat him on the head.
What's inside?
You find 3 potions. You recognize them fairly easily. They're Cure Light Wounds, 200 golden coins,
Ooh.
a gold locket,
Ooh.
and a silver necklace with a pearl pendant.
Very nice. First treasure of the day that we found today, so that's great. Wonderful.
How big are clams?
These pearls are actually kind of the size they would fit in your palm. So I'd say these are,
All right, because I'm thinking Skeslin and Soraya both have pretty full backpacks, and so putting live oysters or whatever they clams are, they might actually be filling up that bag pretty heavily. So
Make a
I'm just
perception
saying.
check.
Make a perception check.
That really
I mean, I was going to share. I was just having a bit of fun.
I actually rolled a natural 20 on it.
It's not like I was really going to keep them all for myself. I was just having a bit of fun, but Greedy Gus over here wants to know all about the pearls. Fine, that's fine. We'll just do everything his way.
I love you.
Couldn't have seen those logs coming down in his face, but he saw those oysters real good, didn't he?
oh my goodness.
That's funny. Is there anything on the gremlins themselves?
There is nothing on the gremlins, unless you want to do some hocus pocus.
I don't want to do hocus pocus. That's Geslin's thing.
I'll do it. Detect magic.
There is nothing on the gremlins. However, the pendant with the silver necklace with the pearl pendant is magical.
Ooh.
Oh, Skeslin, there's some magic upon the pendant there.
That's great, Saraya. Good job. You're really coming into your own. Pretty soon you're going to be leading this party, aren't you?
Oh, no. But do you want me to figure out what it is?
I think only you could do it.
Oh, I should try.
Spellcraft check, please.
Oh, it was a 17 and then it dinked over to the 7. So that's going to only be an 11.
You are not quite sure what this does.
Hey!
I don't know, Skeslin, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I think that because I watched you do it, and so I think I figured out exactly what it was because I was observing your reactions here. I would like to automatically succeed on the check to know what the pendant is.
You know? Yeah, you do. Skeslin, this is a pearl of power. First level.
Goodness.
This seemingly normal pearl of average size and luster is a potent aid to all spellcasters who prepare spells. Clerics, druids, rangers, paladins, wizards. Once per day on command, a pearl of power enables the possessor to recall any one spell that you had prepared and then cast that day. The spell is then prepared again, just as if it had not been cast. Now, like I said, this is a first level pearl of power.
As he said, yeah, I think this is for you. I think you should hold on to this one.
Oh, are you sure?
This will let you, yes, this thing is not very useful for me, but it allows you to, regain a little bit of lost power that you've used throughout the day. So, anytime you're preparing your spells, you get to use one of them twice. So that's good.
Wow. It's so beautiful too. Thank you, Skeslin.
No problem.
She puts it on.
You guys
Am I
have
gonna be
cleared.
cursed like Chip?
I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But you guys have cleared this area, and this path actually leads to a dead end. What do you do?
Well, listen, our wand is out. And I'm feeling a little fatigued. I think Baba Yaga's hut is obviously where we gotta go, but it might not be a bad idea to purchase a new wand to cure light wounds before we head off somewhere we don't even know where it is.
I mean, we've already made several arguments that we created. We went through a lot of trouble to create a big distraction, and I think taking a moment for a shopping trip in the middle of it would sort of defeat that purpose. We created an opportunity to get in here, and now going back out to go shopping seems kind of
Yeah, but I think if we just ran out, grabbed one, and ran back in, it might be enough. I really believe strongly that we need a wand of cure light wounds before we go anywhere.
Well, I mean, of course, we do have you as our competent and skilled healer, so I'm trusting in your skills to keep us all alive.
I don't mind doing it myself. I'll run out there and grab it. I just.
Don't think we need to rely on a wand right now. I can help heal as well. And if you need a potion, I have some.
I feel very strongly that we need a wand of cure light wounds.
So you want to split the party?
I'm just gonna run out real quick, grab a couple of groceries, and come back.
All right, yeah, I'm sure that the wand stores were all open in the middle of the revolution, and he just easily finds one and just grabs it real quick. And
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So you literally run from where you are. I need to hear it from your mouth. What's happening?
I am going to run out and purchase a wand of cure light wounds, but I would first, before I do that, I would have collect the portions from everybody.
That's the very important thing, yes.
Because I'm not running out there with 410 gold pieces when I know it costs more than that. But yes.
So you run out, and luckily for you, you didn't notice it on your way in, but directly across from the entrance into this market square unnatural forest is a neon-ish sign. Wands, 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 and more.
Oh, perfect! Fantastic! Wands, 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 and more!
And this little man in a very, very dapper suit walks out the front door of the shop, sweeping the snow away from the sidewalk, looks up and says, "Hello, how can I help you, sir?"
I would need a wand of cure light wounds.
Wand of cure light wounds coming right up.
You're very dapper. Just to let you know, I appreciate you very much.
Well, thank you, sir. That'll be 1,500 gold.
1,500?
How do you think I look so dapper?
Oh, come on. I know how much a wand of... You're doubling the price over here. That doesn't seem very fair.
Yeah, and it's not very fair that I'm in the middle of a revolution. Gotta make money somehow.
Well, if that's how you're making money, then you won't be making money from us. I'm sorry to tell you, I would pay a fair price, but I won't be charged double for it. Have a good day. I'll go to discount ones next time.
All right, see you later, bud. And he walks back inside.
Yeah, I'm not getting charged double for nothing. That's extortion right there. Go back in.
Go back into the forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to charge me 1,500 gold pieces for a wand. I know how much they're worth.
Well, sure, but there's a war on and all, so I imagine that medical supplies are in high demand, and therefore the price is, that's the basic economy.
Yeah, but that's also price gouging, which is illegal.
Well, I don't think that in this, we don't know the local
places.
laws on price gouging. They might actually be a perfectly legitimate practice around here.
It's ridiculous.
I can't believe you didn't get the wand. I mean, it could run out and then people will be there at once and more saying, why don't you have a wand of cure light wounds?
Yeah, but I don't have, that's the thing, I don't have enough to buy it.
Oh, okay. Sorry I yelled at you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. That was yelling? We gotta work on your yelling.
Okay.
Listen, I think we all should take a nap though, because it could get pretty nasty if I don't get some rest.
Does it seem like we can rest here?
Actually, yeah, at this end of the path, this dead end, it seems like there's only one entrance, and it doesn't seem like there's danger lingering here at the moment. It seems like a fairly safe space.
And is this so we want to sleep through the night?
Yes, I am very low on spells, and we cleared out like a ton of this forest today. We've done like all of the Dawn Pipers we've taken out, and Winter Wolves, and those sirens, and it's been a long day.
Yeslin, what do you think? Should we camp here for the night?
That's actually probably a good idea. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, I guess.
Wait, I'll make sure that no one can see us. And she just kind of like puts her hands out, and you kind of see like this invisible, like wavy looking glittery ness like shoot from her hands, and it basically just makes a giant circle around everyone, and she casts hide campsite.
Very smart. And sure enough, with this, you guys have seen her do this before. In fact, the night before. And you feel safe enough that you could sleep here.
Chip will set up the insidious bear trap and tell it to be invisible at the nexus walking point, like the tightest pinching area that leads up to us.
Sure. While you all are resting, let's check in with chat, say hello, see what they've got to say about all this.
Hey, 1,500 for a wand of cure light wounds? No way.
Dark Knight says Katie finally got to use her hide campsite spell, but it is actually the second time that she's used her hide campsite spell. She got to use it the last time we rested in the forest too.
True. It's Lucas Martinez says, just saying, Potions, and Taco is having a sale of Cure Light Wounds.
What? I didn't know. I'd have gotten a taco. Gary K532 said, Ewok trap!
Yeah, but these are scary Ewoks.
Jukebox Raccoon has resubbed for the 23rd month. It's a Me Bondo has resubbed for 5 months. The Wild Ferret for 30 months.
Wow.
That's a lot of months.
Wow.
Yep.
Yes, that's a lot. Thank you. We appreciate it. We've also been followed by PEG Incorporated, Rigger Raven, and Nightmare. Thank you guys for those follows.
Awesome.
And Scott Danuzzo has become the bit boss, and I get an auto succeed. Thank you, Scott.
Oh. I've been vaping is wondering, is a Blood Rager the same as a Barbarian? Candace, do you want to take that, or Jamie, or anyone can? But
I think a Barbarian would love to have some of the prowess of a Blood Rager. Is that how you would put that, Jamie?
Yeah. A Barbarian depends on rage and strength, but a Blood Rager is kind of a mix of Barbarian and Sorcerer, which is very interesting. However, I will say Revi is not your normal Blood Rager, as we have seen. No. So we'll have to learn a bit more about why she doesn't use magic.
Boy.
All right, so you guys get rest for a night. What do you do?
I feel great. Feel much better. Pick up the insidious bear trap so I don't step on it. Everyone feel good and rested?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel better.
And when a tree tried to squish us.
A tree definitely tried to squish us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, only one thing to do now. You all want to go ride in Baba Yaga's hut?
Oh, okay.
Let's do it.
I'm very excited. Chip just will be the first one to step up and... Oh, first things first, Jamie. We have things that we don't know what they do, and I really would like to know what they do. I want to know what the quiver does, and I want to know what that gemstone does.
Okay. It is a new day. You can roll new spellcraft checks.
And I would suggest anyone who wants to could do it too, because we need them. All right, so for the quiver, that's a dirty 20 for the quiver.
I got a 22.
22?
Nope.
Anyone else?
I'll try.
Goodness.
I don't know about the gem.
24.
24 for the quiver.
I got a 23 for the gemstone.
Yeah, 23 for the quiver, and no, on the gem.
Dang.
Okay. First off, Miyuki, you're looking at this quiver, and you've been getting a lot better with these composite longbows. And you're like, oh, that's an efficient quiver.
Oh.
This quiver appears to be a typical arrow container capable of holding about 20 arrows. It has 3 distinct portions, each with a non-dimensional space allowing for it to store far more than would normally be possible. The first and smallest one can contain up to 60 objects of the same general size and shape as an arrow. The second, slightly larger, holds up to 18 objects of the same general size and shape as a javelin. And the third can contain as many as 6 objects of the same general size and shape as a bow, such as spears, staffs, or the like. Once the owner has filled it, the quiver can quickly produce any item she wishes that is within the quiver, as if from a regular quiver or scabbard. The efficient quiver weighs the same no matter what's placed in it.
That's awesome.
Seems quite beneficial. Yeah. I will take that unless anyone wants to fight me for it.
Nope.
It is yours.
Nope.
I didn't want to fight anyway.
But what were those on the gem?
18 for me.
18? 24, I think I saw from Katie.
Yeah.
Nothing higher?
No.
No.
You guys are still stumped on this gem.
Can I add my edge?
Sure, I'll let you add an edge.
Will 25 do it?
It will not.
Will 26 do it?
It will.
Yay!
Hey!
I now have 0 edges.
You are just staring at this gem, and it finally hits you that this is an elemental gem. These come in 4 different varieties. When the gem is crushed, smashed, or broken, a large elemental appears, as if summoned by a Summon Nature's Ally spell.
Awesome.
The elemental is under the control of the creature that broke the gem.
Ooh.
And you look at this, and this is an air elemental gem.
So Skeslin's army grows larger? Is that what we're assuming here?
That's what exactly Soraya's gonna do. She's gonna take the gem and she's gonna go show Skeslin. And she's gonna say, "Oh, Skeslin, if you were to break this or smash it, it's going to conjure this elemental creature. And I've only read about it in books and I've never seen it with my real eyes. But you can cast. It will create an air elemental, and you'll be in control of it."
Well, that is one possibility. Or you could be in control of it.
Oh no, I don't think I should do that. I think it should be you. You're very good at leading and controlling things, and I just think you'd be better at it.
Well, all right. I mean, I will hold on to it, and I will. Thank you, Soraya.
Yes.
Now that you know what these items are, what do you all do?
Baba Yaga's hut, Baba Yaga's hut, Baba Yaga's hut.
That was he.
You just walk right up.
I go stand in Baba Yaga's hut and I go, Baba Yaga's hut!
And Chip dies. Instantly.
Well, first off, I assume you make your way back to where you saw the Reality Siphon, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You walk up to this clearing where this giant vortex of whirling light and power had been before, and it's no longer there. In fact, you can see straight through, and it looks like there is nothing blocking your way now. You can get into the next clearing.
Nice.
But what you see before you is a 2-story wooden hut dominating the clearing. The hovel stands on enormous chicken legs that restlessly scratch at the ground, but a gigantic manacle of iron attached to a huge chain bolted to a spike in the earth shackles the hut in place. An osseous fence surrounds the structure, and 2 corpses are impaled upon the sharpened bone pickets. A few ravens hop and flutter over the bodies, picking at the choicest bits of flesh.
Oh. Hey, Chip, this is Baba Yaga's hut. You want to go stand in it?
Yeah, well, I didn't think that was gonna be the sight that we saw right there. Well,
I'm going to cast Heightened Awareness, which will last for a good hour. So just
Sure.
have that in my pocket.
Anybody can roll a knowledge nature on these 2 bodies.
Except for me, because I don't have it.
True.
18.
18, 21. You 2 recognize these bodies. You don't know if you've heard stories. You don't know if this is something from your past you can't remember. You don't know if maybe it's just the mantle of the Black Rider that is giving you this knowledge. These are the other 2 riders of Baba Yaga.
oh,
A man with red hair, antlers, and hooved goat legs. The Red Rider, her red son. A white-clad, pale-skinned woman with white hair, still crowned with the remains of a holly wreath. The White Rider, her bright morning. You 5 are the remaining rider of Baba Yaga.
I mean, I feel like we should have gotten to pick colors if there was multiple options.
Yeah, like Power Rangers.
Like I would have been the blue rider of Baba Yaga, and I think like Soraya could have been either the red or maybe the green one. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Perception check.
Sure, roll a perception check.
That is a 18.
18. You look at this hut, and this hut seems to be restless, and like it's nervous. It's jumpy a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's even trying to leave this bone fence. And you happen to see, come around the corner of the hut from the back right side, a giant body, a head above you, Chip, made entirely of ice. It just appears and stands.
Very good. Here's an important question. Are the two bodies well and truly dead? And is the fence just an inanimate fence or some kind of creature construct?
Looking with your spectacles, your Deathwatch goggles, Skeslin, this is simply a fence, and these two riders of Baba Yaga are fully and wholly dead.
Okay.
Chip is gonna do.
Interestingly enough, is the hut alive in any fashion?
The hut appears as a construct of sorts. It almost appears as if it has life, but then the color changes in your glasses at the same time, back and forth between life and construct.
Oh, interesting.
Chip is going to do 3 things, if you'll allow it. First, he'll tap the barrel, and he'll see this, and he's not making any aggressive moves, but he'll just wipe some of this onto his face and just get really, really strong as he wipes some of the tar onto his face, giving himself bull's strength.
Sure.
No weight. I mean, because I'm a respectful player. And
I might, once you tell me what's happening, say, no, that can't happen.
Okay.
But I'd like to know what it is before I say.
Okay. He is then gonna take some of the spirits out of it and wipe it over the palm, or wipe it over his spiked gauntlet, casting Weapon of Awe on it. Oh. Hey, Miyuki.
Yes.
You planning on shooting that thing, or are you gonna get up close to it?
Well, I don't know that I want to get close to it. I'll probably shoot it. Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna fight this thing, right? And he takes a little bit more, and then he just like slaps it on top of the spiked gauntlet, and now the spiked gauntlet is on fire.
That's pretty cool. But it's about the time that you're doing all this, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go, ready to fight. A woman walks around the other corner.
Uh-oh, I chose
from the
poorly.
back side of the hut. And I'm going to show you a picture of what she looks like.
Oh!
She is gorgeous, to say the least, with a tiara made of ice, platinum blonde hair, purple lips, and she seems to be wearing a white robe that is bordered with owl feathers. White and tan owl feathers. And the woman and the ice creature that you just saw together look a little something like this.
Ooh. Wait a second. Is this, what's her name? What was her name? Wait, I'm looking at it. Nasena? Is this Nasena?
As this woman rounds the corner, she's holding a piece of paper in her hands. Dear Mum, I fear this will be my last letter for a short while. Adventuring is still so very incredible, though our quest has become a bit more urgent. My party and I have been made into the Black Riders and have been tasked with a very important mission we must go on. She looks up at the 5 of you. I suppose I should thank you for ridding me of this fey incursion, but we both know what you've cost me already. My poor Radisek gone. But there is a way we could work something out.
You're not sinner!
She just kind of brushes off your statement, Chip, and she stares at Skeslin. The cold grows in you. You feel its power as it reaches every corner of Galarian now. My mother would enjoy having a son, especially one who would who would help me rid her of grandmother's black riders. The age of Baba Yaga is over. Join us, Skeslin.
You know, you're actually right. The age of Baba Yaga is over, and the winter grows in me and howls through my soul. The problem is, you think I have any intention of sharing this power with the likes of you.
If only you knew what we could do together.
Hey, excuse me, Skeslin. I don't mean to interrupt your conversation or nothing. Can I go tackle this woman?
You know, for being half a giant and half a cleric, you know very little about either.
What?
She looks to Soraya. Your grove is gone, my dear. Give yourself over, and you can see your mother and grandfather again. They're safe for now. That's all you need to know.
Where are they? What happened to the grove? Why do you have my letters?
She looks to Revi. I see you too. You think people will accept you as a hero? Of course not. They'll only see a monster, tainted. But we winter witches love and accept monsters. Put down your weapons, child.
Revi looks at her almost through her eyebrows and gives a little smile and takes out her broadsword.
Yeah, Revi, I like where your head's at.
Adorable. And she turns her attention to Miyuki. You are tricky, aren't you? Hiding away all of these years, running. I'm sure he would be happy to see you again.
I agree. He would be happy. Wait, just so we're clear, who is he again? That we both know.
She turns to Skeslin. Join us, Skeslin. Leave these behind. The Pale Tower still stands. Join the Yadwiga. Allow the chill to power your fury. These heroes are inept compared to what you could accomplish with us.
I just don't need you, love. I would like to start casting an offensive spell, so we can roll initiative if that's what you'd like to do.
I wanted to go.
Let's roll initiative.
I'm charging right at her.
Oh no! Oh no! I rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
I rolled a natural 1.
I think we went. Right?
Something has happened.
It happened.
Oh,
there we are.
Yeah.
So Soraya rolled a nat 20. What's that total?
22.
22, Soraya.
Me too.
You
I've
too,
got-
Miyuki?
Yep. 22.
Who has the higher bonus?
We both have a 2, I think.
Two,
I also
yeah.
rolled a 20.
Roll off.
All right.
8.
Oh, that one's gone. 17.
So Miyuki will go first.
If you took 22 and then you drew a line down the middle of it,
So
and
you
then
got a 2. Great.
I got a 2.
Revi,
a 10.
10. And Skeslin,
11.
11. All right,
Here we
Skeslin,
go.
I will let you get a surprise round off. let me pull you all back to the map so you can have a little idea of some spatial awareness, I guess.
Oh, oof.
What a
There's
cool
a hut.
Whoa!
There's a chicken hut.
That is what the hut before you looks like.
That is a
Wow.
cool looking hut.
Oh, that's even cooler than my imagination. That is.
I
neat.
so want to paint one of those. They have them. They're like 2 feet tall, or like they're like a foot tall, and I want to paint one so bad.
Oh my goodness. All right, let me double check my initiatives, and then we will get this thing going. All right.
Oh.
Oop. Skeslin, you do get a surprise round off. What are you casting?
Sure. So Skeslin becomes invisible.
Invisible, eh?
Yep.
Good call.
Alrighty, we will go to the top of the round with Miyuki.
I'm going to inspire, and I almost finished writing this one, so we'll see what I end it with. We are the Black Riders. That means we're good fighters. Better watch out, witch lady, because now it's time to get hit with arrows and swords.
Yes. Alrighty, we'll move on to. Do you want to move anywhere, Miyuki?
Not yet. No,
Okay.
and I'm not even on this map. But yes, I will say where I am.
Soraya,
I'm gonna hold.
gonna hold.
Always move.
Skeslin, we're back to you.
Back to old Skeslin. All right. I will command the zombies to go and intercept the icy creature, so they'll come lumbering through. Do you want to make the troll large on the map?
Sure,
so
I can
she
do that for you.
Cool. So she'll come lumbering through the group, getting down to the southern corner of the building, followed quickly by the Wickawack, who goes lumbering after her. And then Skeslin, invisibly, is going to begin to make his move, trying to get just around this woman who has challenged him. So he's just going to sneak right past her. And he is going to cast, but not fire, his fiery shuriken. So he's just got them floating around him, but they have not been used yet. So he's still invisible.
Interesting.
And that is my turn.
I'd like to go after Skeslin.
I'm
Okay.
invisible.
I would like to kind of know a little bit about this woman, if possible. Like, would I be able to roll some sort of check?
Sure, roll a knowledge local.
Nope. I will not learn anything about this woman. Okay, I will cast Call Lightning.
Call lightning. All right, talk to me.
So, I can call down a 5-foot wide, 30-foot long vertical bolt of lightning that deals 3d6 points of electricity damage. Reflex, halves that.
All right.
Yeah.
Reflex it is. Yep. Ooh, okay. Dirty 20.
Nothing happens.
Well, it halves the damage, correct?
That's true. Okay.
Jamie, does she have spell resistance?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I'm just saying it might behoove you if you need it.
Well, she doesn't.
Ah, we've learned something new.
Okay, so 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
Total?
Total.
Okay.
And I'm going to... I'm gonna stay there.
All right. We move on to the icy creature's turn. And it's gonna try to move up to these combatants that are in front of it. and it will step up to the troll.
All right.
Will take a double move to do so. But what does it know?
What does it know? That would provoke an attack of opportunity from the troll. Comes down with the old battle axe. Not an impressive showing from her, but you know she's a strong fighter. Oh no, 21.
That will hit.
All right, good job, lady. That is 13 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, little chunks of ice shatter off of this creature, but that's all the creature can do. You know what? Would it have provoked if I took my hand off the piece? I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm going to be honest. We'll move on. We'll move on to my turn.
How about this, though? The Wild Ferret just dropped $60, 2 sinks for all the party.
Hey-oh, that's going to be good.
And also gave Jim the Bitbox Battle Boss auto succeed.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, not for giving it to them, but thank you for, everything. It is Nazena's turn. And she begins to, almost call to the snow around her on the ground as she raises up off of the earth and begins flying.
Oh, that's what they do all the time, flying.
We will move on to Revi.
May I roll a knowledge local to find out?
Sure.
Natural 20, so
Boom!
23.
Boom!
23.
Tell me.
From running around town and finding your mugshots basically in town, and just from the little you've been able to pick up while you're here and hearing the trolls and ogres talk while you were a prisoner in the tower, this is Nazena Vasilyevna. She is a winter witch. She is a witch, and she uses the cold to the best of her ability. Cold does not work well against her, but what she doesn't take, it's almost as if she can give it to others.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Well, okay. Thank you for that information. I think, Revi is going to move a little bit. She's going to move to the side here, drop her broadsword, and she'd like to pull out her chakram.
All right.
And throw it at her. She's in the air, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you throw the chakram.
Yes. Let's see here now. 17?
Does not hit.
Oh, darn. Okay. All right. Learning my lesson.
Chip, what do you do?
Well, you say I don't know much, but I sure know one thing. I can do exactly what you just did. And I may not have been able to tear down the Pale Tower brick by brick, but I'm gonna tear you down a notch or two.
And he just taps on the barrel, starts flying, and he shoots up right next to her.
Interesting. You're in the air, face to face with this witch, Skeslin on the ground at your feet, invisible, and everyone surrounding the rest of the battlefield while we go take a break. We'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes. Stay right where you are,
Wait,
you guys.
before you do, you've got a donation.
I have
Read
a
it.
donation?
Yeah, you do. From B. McAllister.
From B. McAllister, donating $15. Have some more, Jamie. Either the Mercy or 3 Edges, whichever you prefer. Thank you. I will ponder on that during our mid-show break. We'll be right back in 5 to 6 minutes. We've got some cool stuff happening in the mid-show. Keep your eyes on it. And when we return, we'll finish this combat with Nazena Vasilyevna.
Dying breath gives life to darkness once vanquished. Buried within minds and stories, evil grows unfettered. A new reign of horror will take the throne when the ritual is complete. Only the changed, the enemy, the wise and the free may have hope of light once more.
Are you singing?
No, please go about your business.
I thought it was wonderful.
Really? Well, would you care to join?
I'll follow your lead.
Wait, singing? I'm in!
Me too!
Things in space.
Things in space.
Things in space.
Things in space, in space. I'll just go study something.
The wrong sound is never right. Don't let the wrong sound ruin the moment at your gaming table. Sirenscape has dozens of sound sets designed by gamers for gamers that add the atmosphere you need for epic tabletop gaming. See? The right sound sounds right. Epic games need epic sound. Journey to Sirenscape.com to download the app for free. And be sure to catch Sirenscape in action on Dragons and Things every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific on Twitch.
welcome back for more Crits and Giggles. I hope you guys had an enjoyable mid-show break. I know I did. I got myself some water, went to the bathroom. I feel refreshed and ready for more combat. What about you guys, my players?
I am so pumped up for this.
It's gonna be good.
Ben just told us that he had to go all the way back to session 6 in book 1 to find this woman's name.
That's when we first found out about her, was session 6. We're on session Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
It's been a while.
Let's take a quick moment, say hi to chat again, see who they think is gonna survive this encounter, and then, you know, then we'll get things going again.
Well, me, obviously. But...
Obviously.
Penguin Witch Doctor said, after I donate $100 to bring back Rog, I will donate for the musical episodes of Things in Space.
Oh my goodness.
I love that. Please bring back Rog.
It was a sad passing.
Penguin Witch Doctor wants a flying, pummeling, plummeting pile driver. I'm ready.
Ooh, the wild ferret said, I remember this fight. They'll need it. Probably talking about the donation or a bit boss coming in. In fact, the wild ferret, did we already say this one?
What?
Gave Jim an auto succeed?
Ooh.
Yes, I
that
I
was
said
mentioned,
right
yeah.
away.
Okay. Just want to make sure it got read.
And that girl at that place, 114, has resubbed for 16 months!
Woo!
You know, not only is it good when people like sub, but to see all of that fam keep resubbing, to see the people that come back week after week, you know, day after day after day, some that have been with us for years now. Like that girl at that place has been with us for over a year now.
Yeah.
It's really, it's awesome, and it's really, I think it's really cool. So I'm happy
Very
and
much.
proud of all of you out there.
We love you, Dat fam. Love you lots. Thank you for all you do for us.
Dat fam.
But what we can do for you is get back into combat. What do you say?
Yeah.
Let's jump back in. We are at the top of the round with Miyuki.
Okay, then Miyuki, can I see her anymore?
Yes, she's just
Okay.
flying. She's fully visible though.
Okay, good. Then I want to shoot her in the face, hopefully.
Okie dokie. Let's do it.
All right. That is a 22.
Does not hit.
No.
She's a beast.
Oh, my feelings. Okay.
We're in trouble.
I think Miyuki goes, oh, I think I need to be better with a bow. To whoever's listening.
Don't forget, you've got your +2 arrows
That's
just
true.
for the future.
Yeah. Use those +2 arrows on rolls like this, so I don't have to worry about them in the future. Because they just go missing. I'm kidding. Use them whenever you want. Okay.
Okay.
Would you like to move anywhere, Megan?
You know, I think I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna, you know, actually though, I'm actually gonna move over here a little bit. So maybe I'm just behind the trees, just the tiniest bit. So I don't,
Just a little bit of safety.
just a little bit
I
of
get
safety. Yeah.
We'll move on to Skeslin, who is currently still invisible with
Still.
flaming shuriken.
Yep, I got flaming shuriken around my head. This is the long setup. So the zombies are gonna respond to the approach of the icy creature by smashing, smashing. So the Wickawack comes in with the old ogre hook. Ooh, and that's pretty good. That is a 25.
Yeah.
It's
25. So he comes in with the old ogre hook, drives that into the chunk of ice for 10 points of damage. The ice troll zombie does a similar, but she's a little off balance, only a 14.
ooh, that does not hit.
Not gonna do it for her. So, but you know what? It was a valiant effort. Skeslin's invisible. He's got these opportunities. He's Chip just like swoop in. He knows what Chip's gonna do. So he takes a moment, he reaches into his bag, he grabs a wand that he's been holding on to for just a minute, and taps himself right on the top of his invisible head, giving himself True Strike.
Yeah!
Wow.
That's
Wowza.
like, Jim Jam, so, mwah.
And True
So I had to
Strike
get-
gives you what? A plus 20 to your
Plus
next attack?
20 on my next attack roll. And then knowing that I had to grab that out of my bag and then I had to use it. So I only have a free action left. So I'll just take a 5-foot step away from this lady who's hovering over my head. And I still maintaining invisibility.
All right, still invisible. Soraya, what are you doing?
Cast Flaming Sphere on her.
Okie dokie. Reflex?
Yes. And I'm gonna sink you.
With the sink, it's a 20.
I'm gonna sink you again. And I
19?
wait. Oh, anyone else? Hint, hint, wink, wink.
I am so
Can we
close,
share?
or I gotta save it. I gotta save mine.
I have sinks. Take a sink.
Okay, then I
18.
Yay.
What is the save?
It is 18.
So she still passes.
Ah, crap.
Oh, everybody's getting into this. I'll sink it down to 17.
Oh,
17. Now it's
Great.
gonna hit.
Well,
She will take full damage.
yeah. Well, it won't be much. Just 10.
Just 10. Okay.
Yep. And that's it.
Alrighty then. We will move on to my icy guy. I like my icy guy. Because you know why? He's going to take in a deep breath full of frost and breathe it right back out at the two creatures that stand in front of them. It is a 20-foot cone. I need a reflex save for the two zombies.
Supernatural ability or a spell?
This is, let's see. It's just a breath weapon.
The troll, surprisingly nimble, 23.
Yep.
The Wickawack, not bad. He's not very nimble, but he at least got a good roll. We're looking at an 18 for him.
Both of them will take half damage.
All right.
Oh, and it's sad damage. 4 total, so they'll each take 2 cold damage.
2 points of cold damage. Well, I tell you what.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
Did you roll all ones or something?
1, 1, and 2.
Ooh, that's rough. I will say that the Wickawack as like parts of like he's had like flesh just hanging in strips off of him and huge patches of his bones exposed, and now the frost just covering what's left. He is in very bad shape. Even that 2 damage was a serious blow to him. But the troll lady, she's fine.
I want you to know, I consider the zombies deaths. I count them. So him looking not good makes me happy.
Whatever you need to feel, validated is fine.
Jim just wants us all to feel validated so that he can cut us down afterward.
Yeah.
The more you build yourselves up, the more I can bring you down. That's right.
Nevertheless, this creature breathes and the zombies get a little colder. But Nazena is going to fly away.
All right, and as she does, I punch her.
Okie dokie. Take a punchy punch.
Okay. I gotta do some math here. That is going to be... I don't think it's enough. I think it's a 22.
That will not hit.
Yeah.
As she flies away, she gets there and she casts something. She conjures something. and a little hand appears on the battlefield.
Mm.
You know, a little see-through, a little
I know that.
spectrally.
Yeah,
I know that nonsense.
I know that one. Yeah.
Okay.
We will move on to Revi.
Revi cannot believe that her chakram did no damage. She is infuriated, and suddenly her nails grow into claws, and she grows to this enormous height of 8 feet, and she is raging within her demonic bulk.
Ah!
So,
Oh, I love it.
she runs over here, and she is gonna throw her chakram once more.
Runs right up to the fence made of
The
bone
fence.
between Skeslin and Chip as this woman flies above the hut.
Yes. Here we go. Ooh. 25.
25 does not hit.
Oh! Now she's
Jesus.
She's really mad now. Okay, we're fine.
We'll move on. Chip, what do you want to do?
Come on, know me better, woman!
And he takes off, flying as fast as he can. You remember that his spike gauntlets just covered in fire. And he's like, ah! Just beelining it like a rocket at her and just grappling. 27.
You grapple her. He is screaming in the other room if you can't hear it.
I got her.
Just a little hug. That's all it is. Just a little old bitty hug. We'll go back to the top of the round. Miyuki.
Okay. Okay, I think this time I'm gonna try to shoot again. But I want to shoot with a +2 arrow, and I want to, I want to add my one edge. Is she too far away for me to do that?
She looks pretty far away from me. Does it say what the range is on that composite longbow?
Let's see. Each say 110.
Oh, yeah. She's in range for you.
Sweet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try hit her. I'm gonna hit her real good this time. Okay, that's a 25.
Does not hit.
Got the grappled condition.
Which is what, minus...
-4 to dexterity. Yeah, so she's got definitely a -2 to her AC.
25. Still does not hit.
Ah! Yeah. And Miyuki just kind of sidesteps into the trees just a tiny bit more.
Just like... I get it. Skeslin, what are you doing?
Oof. That's a good question. She went and ran away, which isn't what I was hoping for, but these things happen. So I will pull another wand out, tap myself with it, casting Spider Climb, and let's see. If I don't use it, I'm going to waste this +20 because it only lasts for 1 round. So the question is, can I at least get... Yeah, I can at least get this stupid icy boy down to the south of me. He's within range, so I can't move anywhere, but what I will do is a swift action. I will fire one of the shuriken towards him.
Okie dokie.
And that is going to hit an armor class of... 39.
Gross. Yeah, roll damage.
Oh no. Oh no, I lost it forever.
Means it doesn't count. Sorry, no damage.
No, that's not true. That's only going to be 5 points of fire damage, and I'm visible, which is unfortunate. It's not what I was hoping for, but That's all I can do. And then the zombies, of course, will start smashing because that's their job. That's their modus operandi. So the Wickawack misses horribly. He's just flailing around. He's barely keeping himself together. And then the troll lady comes down with the axe. She does a lot better this time, right on the top of this thing's head with a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is going to be 14 points of slashing damage to him. So I got...
All right. You notice, well, you don't. The zombie would notice something, but do
Probably not really.
zombies have brains? So no. They have brains, but doesn't really see what's happening. We will move on to Soraya.
So for my move action, I'm gonna guide my flaming sphere over to her because she is still. Nope, she's not. Hang on. I have to move first.
How high up is the roof of the building?
Oh yeah.
It's about 15 feet high, but she's probably 30 feet in the air.
So how close do I have to be to hit her?
Are you just moving the sphere?
Yeah, I'm just moving the sphere, which is 30. Well, wait, no. Yes, it moves 30 feet per round.
Well, then you can move it to her.
Move it to her. Great. I will move it to her. In the next round, I could probably jump up and get her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do I need to roll a reflex save again?
No, I don't think this one hits you if you're... Unless you're saying I can hit her.
Oh, no, this one rolls on the ground, huh?
Indeed.
It would have to like hop up on the building and then hop up to her.
Right. Okie dokie.
Which it can do, but...
It'll just be next round. So then for my standard action, I'm going to call down another bolt of lightning, giving you a reflex save.
Okie dokie. So that one is lowered because I am grappled.
Wait, did you move and the ball move? I'm confused.
Oh, you're right. I did move. Never mind. I can't call lightning.
There it is.
No.
Okie dokie.
I can't move my flaming sphere. I'm sorry.
So you move and then call...
and I'll call lightning.
Okay. Reflex save. Okay. That is, even with the penalty, a 21.
And I do not hit.
Wait, isn't it just
half? Half. Yeah, half. Sorry. I'm so used to casting flaming spear. Well... So that's only going to be 6 for you total. It was a 12 total.
6. All right, then. We will move on to my Icy Boy's turn. I like my Icy Boy a lot. He's going to do a little slam. Sorry, I have so many things out that I'm looking at right now. I'm sure all the GMs out there are like, yup. I feel ya. I've got the laptop with the spells. I've got the book open. I've got my notes. I've got my dice, my things. Okay. But Icy Boy is going to slam once each on the zombies. Let's see what happens. A 21 against Troll Lady, and against the Wickawack, it'll be a dirty 20.
Both of those are going to hit.
Alrighty. Each of them are going to, well, Troll Lady first is going to take 13 points of damage. Only one of that is cold.
Right, but what is it? Is it bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning,
overall?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
So that would have been 7. What did I say?
It's fine. Taking 5 off the top it will still get to the same result.
Got it. Okay, but Wickawack is going to take 7 bludgeoning and 5 cold.
That is enough to... He just, like, crumples in a heap of rotting flesh and bone.
Poor guy.
Good.
Poor little old zombie.
He was the one that killed Astrid.
Oh. Wow.
See you later, alligator. Bye.
All right. It is my turn. Nazena's turn. Am I allowed to use the spectral hand to cast a spell while grappled?
You can. It still requires the same concentration check because you are casting the spell. But otherwise...
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. The defender may make a concentration check 10 plus the initial attacker's CMB plus the spell's level.
Ew, I hate it. I don't like it. Maybe I'll do...
No, you
I know, I
take
can't take my hand off the piece. I know. So what is my DC?
Well, I don't know your spell level.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Hold on. Okay. It's a third level spell.
DC 24.
Well, with a 19 on the die, plus 7 is 26.
All right.
So I do
I'm
the
gonna
thing, right?
Sink you. Oh, that won't work.
Just for her to get out of your grapple?
No,
No,
this is
this
just
is for
her
casting
to
a
touch
spell.
me. She's gonna try and cast a spell on me. I'll take it. I'll take the spell. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh dear.
Actually, no, I'm gonna sink you twice.
Does that not... So I can't cast the spell?
No, you're at a 26 right now, right? And you need to get down to a 24, so you are at a 24. I would need somebody else's help.
I will help you. I will sink.
Ah!
I hate all of you. I'll stay grappled and my spell does not get off.
Boom! Thank you, Dad Fam. You're awesome.
Revy, what do you do?
In a moment of blind rage, Revy turns from looking at the floating woman to the east and looks south and sees that ice creature and chucks her chakram at that creature.
Okie dokie. My poor ice boy.
26.
That hits.
I'm so excited. And I just can't. Oh, that's a. Oh. Let's see here.
This emotional journey.
14 points of damage.
14, huh?
Hmm.
And that's just a cold iron chakram, masterwork chakram, yes?
Yes.
Okie dokie. You hit it, and it slices away some more of this ice, but not as much as you thought it would.
Oh.
Would you like to move anywhere, Revy?
You know, I think Revy would like to, yes, move 30 feet. Yeah, to like right here.
So going around the side of the hut.
On the side, the north side of the hut.
Alrighty. Chip, you've currently got this witch grappled.
Yeah, so Chip will just kind of wiggle his arms up through and he'll just whisper into her ear, brick by brick. And then he's gonna maintain the grapple. This gets an extra +2 because he is using his Kraken style. Plus he's got Bull's strength. Plus, how long does Miyuki's Inspire last? Are we
3 extra rounds?
All right,
we
so
are
this
on...
is the last round, I believe. So this is going to be a total of +18. 24 to maintain the grapple.
I'm gonna sink you 5 times.
Oh.
Wait 1 second, Jamie. Wait 1 second. And this is what I'm gonna call you out on, because I did see that you took a mercy and not the -3.
It was from B. McAllister, and she said I could do whatever I wanted.
Are you sure that's the choice you're gonna make? All right, that's fine. I see what you did there. You chose the mercy, and then you flip-flopped on the mercy.
But no one can see that, and she didn't say it, so.
Technically, I had not announced my decision. So thank you. Thank you, B. McAllister. I appreciate it. So what was that you failed at?
I do not maintain the grapple. So, on a failure, both parties lose the grappled condition.
Finally. Okay.
But I believe you had 6, and so stop trying to add yourself.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Extra sink in there.
I'll let you do that. That's fine. We are back to the top of initiative with Miyuki.
Muted.
I think you're muted.
Everything I had to say was so interesting. You'll never know now. No, I'm so far away, so I'm gonna move a little bit closer. First of all, I mean, they're above the hut, still floating, right? Not like behind it.
Yes, they are above the hut.
Okay, so I can still see them. Does it seem like the witch has any like particular weapon that she really needs that she's currently holding?
She is not currently holding anything in her hands, but roll a quick perception check.
Okay. That is 16.
16. You notice underneath this cape, she has almost what looks like a sickle at her belt.
Oh boy.
I want to swipe that. Please.
Yes!
All right. Roll me that CMB using your charisma modifier.
Sickles are so deadly. Like, they are so nasty.
I want to make sure I am not mistaken that it is a sickle. Oh, it's a sickle.
I rolled a 1!
No!
Plus
Maybe.
6!
Do you have an auto succeed?
I do have an auto succeed! You have it! That is the thing I use.
We did say that was for skills with passable DCs. If you remember last time, Benjamin Davis.
So close.
Sorry, Megan. I wish you could. But maybe it's not your swipe. Maybe it's that this sickle is made of ice. That you couldn't get a good grip on it.
Okay. Alright.
Would you like to... Oh, you moved and you cast a spell.
Yes.
We're going to move on. Skeslin.
Skeslin is like, this is taking a lot longer than I was hoping. You know, I'm trying to keep setting things up, and she keeps flying, and it's annoying. So the first thing we want to do is crawl up over this fence, and then start walking up the side of the dancing hut with my sticky hands and feet that are, you know, magically imbued with spider climb. I imagine that I can get to the top tier because it's not really walking in a straight line. I'll take a double move to get all the way to the top of the roof. And that's all I could do. I'm looking up for this stupid flying lady. Is like, don't you worry. I am land bound for now, but like, I'm going to learn how to fly pretty soon. And then, you know, so don't go thinking that like, just because you're up there that you're better than me. Of course, the troll is going to continue smashing at the beast in front of it. So
Of course.
the troll comes in, but with a 5 on the die for a total of 16. I don't think that's going to do it.
Nope, it is not. Just barely.
Oopies. Well, I had to double move, and that's all there is to it.
Fun. Soraya.
I watched as this ice creature took down Skeslin's Wickawack, and instead of going after this woman, Soraya is going to direct her flaming sphere onto this creature.
Interesting. All right.
And he will get a reflex save.
Ooh, but he's made of ice and he's not very good at that. It's a 15.
I hit for once. All right, and he'll take 6, 12. Ooh, 2 6s. Only 14. 14 points of damage. And then I'm also going to call another bolt of lightning down, but on this creature that I just hit with the flaming sphere.
Well, it's already melted.
Oh,
yeah.
Done.
So,
Huzzah. Great. Then I'm gonna just aim my call lightning at this woman then.
alrighty. Reflex save, correct?
Indeed.
That is a 27.
Well, you'll take half. Fine. 8, only 9. Ugh.
9 points.
Cannot roll high on those.
All right. Moved your sphere. Called down a little bit of lightning. My icy boy is dead. It is Nazena Vasilyevna's turn again. And she looks down. She flies 5 feet away first. Get out of Chip's range.
Flying 5 feet away is not a allowable thing, so
You can actually do that.
You can
You
fly
can.
a 5-foot step?
When you have a speed, you can move. You can 5-foot step anything you have a speed for. When you cast fly, you get a fly speed. So yes, you can.
She flies 5 feet away and looks down at Skeslin.
Yeah, now I bet you're wishing something else when I want you, Jim Jam.
It's fine. I can take it.
If you're not going to join us, I can't let you stay. And her spectral hand reaches out to touch you.
Oh boy.
There is no saving throw. Melee touch attack. Okay.
Oh no.
It's an 18 on the die.
Yeah, okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And Skeslin loses 4 points of charisma.
Oh, that's a rough one for me to lose.
Ouch.
That is unfortunate and weird. Alrighty.
We will move on to Revy.
I think Revy would love to try to climb up on top of this hut.
Oh, okay.
Is that
rage climb? Yes.
Just absolute rage climbing.
I love this.
All right.
So you are outside of the fence. At your size, you could easily step over it. Wouldn't take too much effort, but I will need a climb check.
A climb check. Come, my friend. Ooh. 25.
Oh, it is fairly easy at your size to just grab this roof and pull yourself up. You do make it up.
Yay! I like that. I'm done. Do I get to attack? No.
Well, I mean, you just moved.
Yeah?
I don't know why I'm letting you attack, but I am.
Oh, thanks. Revy, just, the one more time with the chakram.
Chakram away.
Ooh. 17.
Not gonna do it.
Man! All right.
All right, we move on to Chip.
It worked before. I'm gonna make this happen. He flies over to her and he grapples her.
Okay. I'm
Come
sinking
here!
you.
Good. All your sinks are gone. That's gonna be a total of 17. So.
You do not grapple her.
I'm so happy, but all your sinks are gone, Jamie. How do you feel about that?
I feel so happy that I'm not grappled, honestly. So, we'll go back to the top of initiative. Miyuki.
If it is a 5-foot step in flying terms.
Do you have a speed?
Yes, I am flying.
Okay.
Chip will, see, how close is he to Skeslin? Sorry.
You are currently 10 feet away laterally on our map, but you're up in the air a little, so a little further than 10 feet.
Never mind. Chip's not gonna do nothing.
Okie dokie. Miyuki, you are currently standing at the front, gate to this bone fence around this hut, watching this flying WWE match happen. What are you gonna do?
I really still, I want to swipe. I want to get it. I'm gonna try it once more.
Alrighty.
Okay, here we go. That's better. That's a 19.
Doesn't get it.
Okay. Worth a shot.
I just have to say, it seems ridiculous that you can auto-succeed to get out of my grapples, but she can't auto-succeed to take your thing. That's all I gotta say.
But escape artist is a skill.
I have said my piece.
Besides, there's 5 of you and 1 of me. But you were very, very close on that swipe. Slippery little icicle. We'll move on to Skeslin.
Skeslin's I was really hoping to make a better showing, and I'm just starting to feel a little silly. I have a very important question, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
The ladder that would be produced by a robe of useful items, is it like a folding ladder?
What I imagine is 2 long wooden poles with other little poles latched to it. I don't see it folding.
That's fair. It's fair. It's not nearly as interesting as this battle is about to become, but it's fair. I understand. So
I'm so scared.
Feeling extremely drained and feeling the howling winds in his soul calm down as his charisma is drained, which is quite unfortunate. He just gives this stupid lady the finger and spits at her.
Yeah.
So I don't need a reflex save.
Yes.
Oh, reflex save. That is a natural 28.
Sure. Well, it's still it's my favorite spell for a reason, because you're still moving at half speed and you have all the penalties that come along with that. -4 to dexterity, -2 to attack rolls. As she gets gummed up by this icy blue gunk that spreads out over her.
Yeah.
And then as my move action, I'm going to reach into my bag and grab a scroll that I've been holding on to. And that's it for now.
All right. Interesting. We'll move on to Soraya.
Soraya's gonna reach in her bag and pull out 2 little bottles, and she'll take one of the bottles and drink it, and she will begin floating upward. And I think that's all I can do. Can I move?
Nope. Draw the potion and drink it. All right. It is Nazena's turn again. And she is not happy with Chip all up in her business. Not at all. She turns her attention, now that she's, made Skeslin a bit more, I don't know, idiotic with the touch of idiocy. She turns her attention to Chip and, latches onto the side of your face. And let's see. I need to make a melee touch attack first. Okay, that is going to be a 15.
Yes, that is a hit.
Yes. As her frozen caress touches you. 2, 3. You're gonna take a little bit of damage. Ooh. 10 points is drained from you, but you see a rush of blood into her cheeks.
Okay, vampiric touch, you punk.
You're also...
But I will tell you that this might affect how you feel about it, because I do plan on mercying this. So it's only 4 points of damage. I don't know how you would deal with that. That's up to you.
But you also take 5 points of cold damage.
Well, then I take 3 points of cold damage, because my chain shirt negates some of that.
You only have half of your cold resistance right now.
Why?
Because when I get to cast something that deals cold damage, creatures that have cold resistance only have half of their cold resistance to Nazena's spells.
But it's my gear, it's not my thing. Fine, I'll take it. Stop arguing.
This guy.
10 points. And we will move on to Revi.
How far up in the air is Nazena?
Total or off the roof of the hut?
Off the roof of the hut, sorry.
About 15 feet higher than the roof of the hut.
Okay. Is there... I gotta get her down, but I gotta get up to her. I can't jump that, probably, right? If I'm
no.
8 feet tall. No.
That would be asking you to jump 6 feet high.
Is there any way for me to try to lasso her? Beats?
Here's the question. You've used the lasso as Astrid before.
I know.
Revi doesn't have the same rope. So you're gonna need to tie a knot in your rope first.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I'll do it.
I'll think on that, and this round I will throw the chakram.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Dirty 20.
Doesn't do it.
Oh, come on. All right, I'm gonna come up with something. Thank you.
We move on to Chip, who was just drained of some of his health.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be grappled.
Am I?
2.
You just feel a little weaker as you go to wrap this woman up, and you can't get her, Chip. We go back to the top of initiative. Miyuki, what's happening?
Tall is this hut?
15 feet high.
Would it be possible for me to try to jump over this fence and do some fancy acrobatics and get up on top of this hut?
Yeah. As far as movement speed, let's say jumping over the fence is going to cost you 2 squares, and then whatever movement to get to the top with a climb check.
Okay. Let's see. I should be able to at least get here if I can climb properly. Let's find out. My climb's not horrible.
Trying to get up right next to Skeslin at the center of this hut.
Yeah, that is a 17.
17, you are able to make it up the hut.
Yes, right up onto the hut. Perfect. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Right at the very top, so I can just be like, hey everybody, I'm up here now. Did that take my whole turn, or is that just for my movement?
Because you have that much movement, I think you should still have a standard action.
Okay, I'm gonna actually have gone on the other side of Skeslin. And can I try to shoot her with an arrow, or will I risk hitting Chip?
You will take a -4 penalty because she is technically, well, she's in melee range with Chip. Neither of them have out, well, Chip has out a melee weapon, but you will take a -4 penalty just to try to secure your aim.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I will try to do that. I will try to shoot her with a +2 arrow.
Okay.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So let's see. -4. That's plus. I got 13.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Don't worry, Miyuki. We'll go find that arrow later.
Oh, good.
That's a pretty important arrow, I think.
It is quite, yes.
We move on to Skeslin.
Skeslin gets the scroll out and like unfurls it real quick. He starts reading through it, looking up at this lady, and his hand starts to glow with a fiery energy. And at the end of the scroll, the whole thing burns up, and then this beam of fire is unleashed from his hands. Cast Scorching Ray.
Nice.
Against touch AC. Dirty 20.
That will hit.
Thank
you. There we go. The beam just takes her right in the chest, and she's gonna start to burn a bit.
While Jim Jam's counting out his damage, I just gotta say, Jay Womack94 has donated $35 for an Uno card for Megan/Miyuki. Jay Womack has also resubbed for 30 months, and also Jay Womack has given the Bitbox Battle Boss to Jamie. So,
Thank you. Hi, Jay.
Very nice. It's only 8 points of damage. It's casting from a scroll. Like, he's just not used to that. He's much more confident in his own power. So only 8 points of fire damage. Kind of disappointing. But he's still. Then he remembers, oh yeah, I've got these shuriken. So he just flicks one of those over at her as a swift action. And that one, oh, there we go, 17 on the die. So we're looking in the 20s on that touch AC.
Yep.
So she's going to take an additional 4 points of fire damage from that.
Interesting.
That's all I can do.
And then Jay Womack became the Bitbox Battle Boss again and gave it to Katie. So there you go.
Just bit bosses everywhere.
Absolutely.
Just Jay Womack just throwing out auto succeeds to everybody.
Speaking of Katie, it is Soraya's turn.
Soraya is going to now fly over to where Skeslin is and kind of look down at Skeslin and say, Skeslin, look, I'm flying. Do you want to fly too? And kind of and show him that she's holding a potion in her hands. Does he respond?
Give it to Revi.
To Revi? Okay.
Yeah, give it to Revi.
Revi, catch! I hope you can catch.
Me too.
Just for funsies, roll a quick ranged attack.
Okay. I'm good at ranged attacks. I'm very good at ranged attacks. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah. Revi easily catches this tiny little vial in her enormous hands. You have a potion in your hands, Revi.
What does it do?
You're going to fly like me!
Oh, thank you so much!
And then I'm gonna call my lightning again. So that's a
I hate to be a stickler.
Oh, okay.
But you did fly forward and then chuck the
thing.
potion.
You're right.
We will move on. It is Nazana's turn again. And, she's feeling it. She is feeling it. Yeah, she starts waving her arms around, like pulling snow out of the sky, as literal giant hailstones
I
fall
punch her.
from the heavens.
I punch her.
Punch away.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, that's a 28.
Jim, I hate that adhesive spittle. If it wasn't for the adhesive spittle, it would not have been a hit. You hit, do your damage.
Max damage! Okay, this is the last round that my gauntlet was on fire, too. That is going to be 14 points of damage, 4 of which are fire. And now you need to make a concentration check, because I punched you in the middle of your spell casting. 10 plus damage dealt plus double the spell's level.
This is a level 4.
Ooh,
Nope.
That's gonna be rough.
No, level 3.
Okay.
Level 3.
DC 30.
27. And she just starts to reach for all of the snow and loses concentration. It's fine, it's fine. It is Revy's turn, though.
Revy drinks the potion.
And Revy starts flying.
Yay! May Revy fly over to Nisena?
Yes, but that is all you can do this turn because you drank the potion and then moved.
Revy, fly over behind her! Fly over behind her!
So Revy flies over. Oh, please, mouse, work! Okay. Revy flies over behind her and says to her, "Did you really call me a monster? Okay."
I meant behind her for me, over that way.
Ah!
So wait, is
You meant
Revy flanking, technically?
Yes, I'm trying to get Revy to flank with me.
Gotcha. I'll let it happen. It's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chip, it is your turn.
Well, here we are again now, aren't we? Brick by brick.
And he grapples her. I rolled a 2 again!
I mean, she did say you were only half a cleric.
How dare she?
We'll go to the top of the round. For Miyuki, and Miyuki, you get an Uno card. Do you want to draw or top of the deck?
Top of the deck will work.
Oh, top of the deck for ya.
Top of the deck, yes, please. That looks like a good thing, maybe. A good thing?
It's a wild 4.
Yes!
So, roll some percentiles for me.
Okay. Come to me at 10. There we go. 49.
49. For the next 4 rounds, Miyuki is under heroism. You feel so much braver and stronger. You get +2 on all attacks, saves, and skill checks for 4 rounds.
Goodness.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Oh goodness. I think Miyuki kind of all of a sudden you just see her go, I know exactly what to do. And we'll say she's already in fox form and she's just gonna go leaping and she's literally going to try to claw the crap out of this witch with her claws.
Okie dokie.
Taking this very seriously.
Yes. Roll me an acrobatics check real quick.
Okay. I got a... Oh, okay, so it's a 13.
13. It's not the prettiest leap you've ever seen, but you do get up high enough. Roll an attack.
Yes. This is going to be a great attack.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay, I got a 21.
Does not hit.
Oh!
I just imagine she's like gets her claws on there, but it's like can't get in and just slips down.
Oh, absolutely! Like claws in the robe and just like just holes open.
This is just the first intimidation. Don't worry, I'll be back. She says.
I love it. Skeslin, what's going on with you?
Skeslin is, okay, so we got Revy's flying, that's good, and Chip is flying, that's good, and Soraya's flying, that's good. Everybody can fly. You know, I really got to get a handle on this flying thing. It's not good on the ground. I need to get it together. But that's something to worry about for another day. First thing I'll do is I'll fire the third and final fiery shuriken before it's up at this lady. Touch AC.
Sorry, what was that, Jim?
18 against touch.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. That's unfortunate. So last shuriken goes flying out over, what am I gonna do? I don't know. All these things are. I need her to be on the ground. It's getting ridiculous.
I have been
trying. I am going to what's that? Chip?
I've been trying.
I'm just gonna cast
I've been trying.
Oh, it's difficult when you're not doing your job, you know.
How dare you?
I am going to cast I'll just cast Fiery Shuriken again to get myself some more of those. That's my only reliable spell at this point, and that's all I can do.
All right, we'll move on to Soraya.
Going to call lightning upon her.
Reflex? Cool. I rolled a 2 on the die.
Yeah.
That's going to be an 8 total.
I finally hit you with full damage on this one.
Nice.
Huzzah! That's awesome. Here we go. Oh, well, I rolled a d20. That's a problem. All right. 14!
14 points of damage as lightning just strikes down. You would think it could light this hut on fire, but none of it touches the hut. Just her.
And for my move action, I'm going to have my flaming sphere jump up onto the building.
Okay. Flaming sphere now on top of the hut. It is Nazena's turn. And she knows when she's been cornered. She knows what to do. She's on her own now. And she books it out of there. Flying away through the sky.
2 attacks of opportunity. 1 from Revy, 1 from Chip. Let's take her out. Come on, Candace, you and me. We can knock her out of the sky like a bug.
Candace, you have 2 edges.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't get it.
29 with my 2 edges.
Hits.
Roll your damage!
Okay, sorry. I'm calm. We're fine. Okay. Come on, friend. Come on. Here we go. 12. 18 points of damage.
Boom! She dead.
Yeah, I don't
Tell me I nicked her arm or something.
She's dead.
Geflin, you're really the only one that can see this, but she still had quite a bit of health left. And she continues flying.
Well, she is currently flying at half speed because of Skeslin's spittle. And I believe I have the same fly speed as her.
What is your fly speed?
Oh, my fly speed's 40 feet.
Oh, that's so sad for you.
Why is
Her
that?
fly speed is 60.
So's mine. And so's Revy's.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Jamie. Mine is also 40 feet. Or 60 feet. So,
Yeah.
Well, she just double moved, so she moved 60 feet. Okay, Revy, what do you want to do?
Well, I wanted to hit her.
You cannot. You're wearing heavy armor or medium or heavy armor, I believe, so that
Yeah.
you can only get up to her with this move. You couldn't attack her.
You know, I'm gonna get up to her.
Sweet.
Revy's on a mission. All right, she has moved to be directly north of this evil woman.
All right, Chip, are you flying over as well?
Oh, I'm flying over and I'm grabbing her. She is not escaping our clutches. This will not abide. Come on, dice!
Get her. Get her. No, you couldn't have. You just couldn't have. It's not a thing.
That is a total. I don't think I'm gonna get her. It's like an 18.
Doesn't get her.
But Jamie, here's what's the great part about this. She's gonna keep doing this and I'm gonna keep chasing her. There's nowhere that you go that I'm not hunting you down right now.
Every breath you take.
Fine. But you gotta give some other people some chances.
That's fair. But you're not getting out of this.
Miyuki, is there anything you'd like to do? You're on top of the hut. You do have range with your bow if you'd like to take a shot, or anything else. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'll take a shot.
Yes,
Okay,
shoot
go.
it.
All right, I'll do it with +2 arrows. Neat. 12?
No.
Goodness.
All right, Skeslin.
Megan, we gotta use new dice. Work it.
All right.
Oh boy.
Skeslin looks out over the battlefield. She's like, Listen, come on, come back here, you skag. Walks over to the edge of the hut, grabs this gem that he was given by Soraya, and he's like, "You're not going anywhere," and smashes it in his hand.
Yeah.
And on the opposite side of this lady, because I imagine Chip and Revy are still flanking her, so basically cutting off her escape. A large air elemental just appears and goes to work, attacking twice with 2 slams as it appears in front of her. The first one is gonna hit armor class 32.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
The second slam is a natural 1, so that's not gonna hit nobody. But the first one deals some bludgeoning damage. That is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning as it just slams into her. She's now surrounded on 3 sides by these creatures. And you said she's, what, 60 feet away?
Yes.
All right, let me check one thing. Sorry, I know it's annoying, but I just need to see if she's within, if I can fire this shuriken that I bothered to summon. And I don't think I can. I think she's out of my reach for that. All my spells are up-close spells. That's unfortunate. Makes me sad. So I do nothing else.
Soraya, you got anything up your sleeves?
Yeah, I want to do something else, but I can't. So I'm gonna just call another bolt of lightning.
Nice.
From the sky.
Reflex save. Okay. 21.
All right, you'll take half. Oh, God. 5. Total.
All right.
So
this electricity courses through her, singeing her like shoulder a little bit as it catches her. It is her turn.
Sorry, I am gonna move closer.
You got it.
I'm gonna fly closer.
She is going to try to backtrack back over the hut, away from the 3 combatants who have now re-cornered her.
Well, we punch her as she's flying away. We hit her again.
Darn it.
I think that's a Revy, a Chip, and an Air Elemental attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, wait.
Ooh, go get. It's a 17. That's no good.
Nope.
That's an 18. I had. Oh boy.
Nope.
But she does make it, even moving half speed, only able to fly 30 feet each move action. She does make it back over the hut, going for the opposite direction of escape now. Revy, what do you do?
Revy says, "No, wait! I missed you!" And she flies right back to her. But I can't attack her, right?
Right.
Yep, okay.
Well, it was only 60 feet of fly movement.
But when you're wearing medium or heavy armor,
Yep. We will move on to Chip.
Oh, no, you don't. He flies right back into position. And yeah, he is going to grapple her.
Okay.
Oh, boy, come on. 28!
Oh!
You grapple her.
I got her!
Miyuki, you see she's back, and Chip's got her.
Everyone take your shots now. She's wiggling like crazy.
Yeah, I'm still feeling very heroic. I'm going to, from this point, yeah, I want to run over here, pull out my sword, and try to stab.
You're still quite a bit below her.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah, they're still flying.
Can I jump and stab?
Roll an acrobatics check since you're in fox form.
That went well last time. Okay. 9.
Oh boy. I love Miyuki so much.
It's a clown these days.
It's the weight of the sword. It's heavy. It's holding you down. Yeah, it's really hard to jump with something that heavy.
It is.
Skeslin, what's happening?
Skeslin, so he's like, get it back here, you skag. And then she actually comes back. She's like, oh, okay. All right, then. And fires a shuriken up at her, first of all. So against touch AC, dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does it.
All right, so the fire damage comes in 7 points of fire damage. And then the air elemental has a good old flyby attack. So it's just gonna fly right, skimming her head, bashing down at her as he does to get right on the other side of her. I can't move that little token that you created.
You got it.
But either way, he's gonna take an attack as he flies right past her and tries to get her.
Oh, she's got nothing.
That 22. So I'm feeling no good about that, but
22. Hold on. She's grappled, which is minus how many?
-4.
Minus 4 and -2 to her AC from the adhesive spittle.
Yeah.
-6. Her AC is a 24.
Also, that's still going to be a miss, unfortunately, because I only got a 22. She's slippery. She's a real slippery old lady.
She's got 8 spells on her that are giving her.
She's got. If only somebody had some dispel magic, that would be what we really need.
Yeah, I have a scroll.
That's what we really need, is to just dispel some of that magic. But I don't think anybody can do that.
I have a scroll of it, but
Oh yeah,
Soraya.
well then don't worry.
Soraya, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to this is my last lightning bolt. So I'm gonna hit her with my last lightning bolt.
All right. Reflex is a 22.
All right, after
is that including all the minuses to dexterity and the And the fact that she cannot move. I mean, are you just taking your -6 basically to Dex?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay. I was like, if I have to do more math. So half damage.
14. So 7 for you.
So 7, okay. Doesn't quite do it. Ben's gonna be so mad at me.
Auto succeed. I get out. It's the dumbest.
Scott Denuzo reminded me I've got him.
It's the dumb. All right, you get out. That is your standard action.
Standard action. And she will take a full defensive. No, that's a full round action. She'll try to get away.
I'm gonna punch her. I'm gonna punch her so hard.
You and
right in
Revy
the
can
face.
both take attacks.
Yeah, she went right by the air elemental too.
Missed.
24.
Hits.
Oh wait, that hits? Holy macroloni. Okay.
25 for the air elemental.
Also hits.
Thank you. Bring her down.
Ooh, we're trying so hard. 8 points from the air elemental.
So 9 points from Revy.
And you watch as a giant flying Revy and this air elemental like swings down on her as Revy brings her sword up, catching her in between the two attacks and destroying her.
Wow.
Oh! I'm so tired.
Good stuff.
Oh.
I'm so tired.
So tired.
What do you all do?
Loot
Her
everything.
body.
Loot her body.
You find some pretty good stuff on her body. You find 4 potions, a wand, a really cool looking icicle, a robe, a tiara, and a diamond necklace.
That's magicking everywhere.
All the potions, the wand, the icicle, and the robe.
Want separate rolls for everything?
No, just give me one good one.
Okay, I'll be just one super good one.
I automatically succeed.
Thank goodness, Jim Jam.
See? Smart. All right. You are holding a potion of bark skin, 2 potions of cure moderate wounds, a potion of shield of faith, a wand of ice spears with 10 charges.
That's awesome.
A hyperboreal robe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That robe actually, I think is like +2 to all your saves.
Mm-hmm.
This beautiful robe is fashioned from fine blue silk embroidered with silver thread and trimmed with owl feathers and tiny shards of crystal. The robe grants its wearer a +2 resistance bonus on all saves. In addition, the flesh of the robe's wearer becomes searing cold to the touch. Anyone who strikes the wearer with an unarmed strike, a touch attack, or a natural weapon takes 1d6 points of cold damage.
Wow.
You can activate or deactivate this ability as a free action.
That's super cool.
You also look at this icicle. And now that you're looking at it, stories are coming back to you, information you've seen around. This icicle is known as Ember Chill. It is a +1 frost sickle whose cruel blade is crafted entirely of magical ice. The weapon itself is immune to fire damage. It is believed that one of the past queens of Irrisen originally forged Ember Chill, and over the succeeding centuries, tradition has kept the weapon in the hands of the White Witches. A spellcaster can store a single spell of any level with the cold descriptor and a casting time of 1 standard action in Ember Chill. The wielder then can use the stored spell to counterspell any spell with the fire descriptor, provided that the cold spell is 1 or more levels higher than the fire spell.
Wow. I don't think any of us have a proficiency in sickle, but we're saving that for my next character.
Okay, good. I'm glad you've come to terms with Chip's death.
Well, are we ready to go in the hut?
I mean, I guess as ready as we'll ever be.
All right.
We need to heal first in case there's anything inside.
That's a good call. Wow, I didn't even think about it.
And I'll channel positive energy, making sure to not hit this stupid Nasena. That is a total of 7 points of healing.
Is that good, or do people need more?
I'm actually feeling pretty good.
I mean, she barely hit me. She all bark and no bite.
Yes. I'm afraid the other witches might bite more.
Oh. Yeah.
So, here's something that is interesting. I really don't know where this hut's gonna take us, but I'd like to have some idea.
And Chip will kind of drain some of the liquid into his hand, and then he just chucks it into the sky, and it doesn't come down. It just keeps going up and up and up, just into the stratospheres, and like you start to see just like a blink, and it looks like there's a new star in the sky. As he casts Guiding Star, and now wherever we go on this plane, we will know the approximate distance from the area as the direction you traveled in. We can't determine the location of the area if we're on a different plane, but the area counts as very familiar for purposes of teleportation and all of that. But it basically, like, I can, for a few days, I can tell where we will be in accordance to this area.
Interesting. You know what else is a guiding star? Sarah BC1 donated $50, a mercy for the table.
Oh, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
You all float softly to the ground. You gather at the front of this hut. I'll show you that picture again of this. It's like a 15 by 15 by 15 hut. It's a small 2-story stout hut, but it is standing on chicken legs with a giant beak poking out the front top story.
We'll just kind of like tear down the fence around it, and
the fence is not tearing down.
Okay.
But it is shackled in place by this giant iron shackle around its legs.
We break that iron shackle?
How?
Did she have a key?
Is it a shackle that can open? That is the question.
You don't see a keyhole on the shackle.
Right, but I'm saying, like, does it physically have the ability to open?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, Nock can open it if we don't have any other way to do it. Like, hey, I can get this thing open. I can pry it open with some magic if it comes to that.
I can't open it. Oh, by the way, Skeslin, here, you're looking a little, you're not looking quite as good as you do. Why don't you drink this?
And he hands Skeslin a potion of lesser restoration.
Whoa, all right. You're right, Chip. I am actually feeling pretty, not like myself, not my normal confidence.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just because everybody was flying and I felt like I was being left out.
I'll let you fly next time.
Oh, no, that's okay. I can do it myself.
I mean, I just jumped.
I will drink that potion of
all right
lesser restoration. Get back some of what oh, nice. 4 points.
Sweet.
Back up to myself.
Wow.
Back up. I'm feeling real good now. Yeah, I can definitely knock this open if there's no other way that we have to open it.
I got none.
So you need to make a caster level check against the DC of the lock, basically, right?
It is. I have all that written down.
All right.
A simple lock is DC 20, an average lock is DC 25, a good lock is DC 30, an amazing lock is DC 40. And I actually I make a check with a plus 16 bonus, so.
Ooh, nice.
Could do it. It loosens shackles, chains, weldings, and bypasses arcane locks. I can remove up to 2 methods of access prevention with a single casting. So here we go. Hold on. It's an 18 total. I was a little off. Don't feel very, hold on. I gotta try again. Luckily, just stand back, everybody. I'll just do it again.
You have an edge too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I'm going to need that because the second one, first roll was a 2 on the die, and the second roll was a 3 on the die. Maybe I'm not feeling very good. Maybe there is something really wrong. Maybe I do need to learn how to fly because I feel like maybe that's just throwing me all off my groove. All right, don't worry, everybody. I can do this all day. I'm working at the lock. Sometimes it takes a while to work at it, and you got to really, really focus.
What is everybody else doing while Skeslin is working at this lock?
I mean, I definitely think Miyuki has tried the open spell a few times. She's just like, no. Try it again. No. See if that works.
Nothing.
Can Saraya do any sort of knowledge check just to see if there's anything else about this hut maybe she could learn?
About the hut itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sarah, BC1 coming in clutch, giving Jim the auto succeed.
Roll a knowledge arcana.
You want to know what I realized? I had knowledge local this whole time. Darn. But I don't have knowledge arcana, so.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Bummer.
Chip and Revy, what are you guys trying?
I think Revy, in her, as she's coming out of her rage, she just walks over and without thinking, she just grabs onto this thing and starts shaking at it violently and slapping it and smacking it.
As you grab the shackle, you feel an energy from within you reach out into the shackle and it breaks open.
Oh!
Oh, I got it. All right. Thank you, Ravi, for helping. I appreciate that. It was, I couldn't have done it without you, but
wow.
Luckily my magic has saved the day once again, so.
As this happens, the hut begins scratching at the ground for a second and kind of bends its knees and kind of squats down and shimmies itself all the way to the ground, lowering its front steps to the ground.
I pull out some bird seed and put it down in front of it.
It just sits.
Hut of Baba Yaga, I have no idea if you can understand us, but we are the Black Riders. Take us to Baba Yaga.
And Chip opens the door, steps inside.
As you touch the door, it swings open without you having to put any pressure on it. And you step in to Baba Yaga's dancing hut. And we'll pick it up next week.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Does this thing have a name, Jabba?
No, it's the dancing hut of Baba Yaga.
Wanna name it? Wanna name it Jabba?
Jabba the Baba Yaga?
Jabba the Baba Yaga hut.
Oh my goodness. Let's say hi to chat, see what they've got to say about what happened tonight. And yeah.
Oh man.
Everyone's just saying, great show. Oh man.
Wow.
Like, Jamie, this is awesome.
Well, it's the wonderful writers at Paizo. I have to give them huge props. This is an amazing adventure path, and I cannot wait for what you guys are about to go up against.
Oh.
I cannot believe we found out about Nasena in session 6. Oh.
Wow.
I'm so glad we got her.
Zach Attack 77. Woot! The hut is in full swing.
McCranky Stank said, nobody out pizzas the hut.
Good.
Oh, that's funny.
Dark Knight says, it really brought to life by your role play, though. Great job, everyone. That's very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
I see a late bit boss, Gary K532, giving Candace and Revi an auto succeed. We will hold on to that for next week because it came in and she didn't get a chance to use that. So we got you.
We've been followed by Nizzy Yeo too, which is a fun name to say.
That is very fun. All right, everybody. This has been, oh goodness, sorry, so much fun. But there is more fun coming your way because in 2 days, guess what's happening?
What?
It's Occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge. Our newest show, a Kids on Bike live play right here on the channel, on the DAT network, GM'd by our very own Jared Hoy. You'll see some very familiar faces on there. It is a limited run, so make sure to tune in every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific to check out what's happening in Owl Ridge. Then Thursday in the afternoon, 1 p.m. in fact Pacific, tune in for more The Department of Mysteries. What? GM'd by Megan Caves, right down there, our very own Miyuki.
Hello. Oh, and I'm beside myself too.
Yep.
There's 2 of you.
You don't need to be beside yourself, all right? It's, I mean,
Tuesday off. Wednesday, you got Occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge. Thursday, The Department of Mysteries. Friday, we're back with more heroic endeavors with GM Jim Jam. And he's got some really fun stuff happening over there. Make sure to check that out. That is at 6 p.m. Pacific. Then Saturday evening, we're back with some more things in space. We'll have to see what's going to happen with Bloody Amy.
Oh,
my
man.
Goodness.
We left it on such a huge cliffhanger.
So, from now until next Monday, Tuesday off, Wednesday, Occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge, Thursday, Department of Mysteries, Friday, Heroic Endeavors, Saturday, Things in Space. Take a break on Sunday. I know we split up your weekend weird. I get it. Monday, right back here, 6 p.m. for more crits and giggles. And we'll see what this hut has to hold, you guys. I am so excited. I hope you guys are too. We'll see you next Monday. Give your GM a hug.
Who's doing
virtually.
the AMA?
Oh, the AMA! Next Monday, another Ask Me Anything. You know, Ben, just because you asked, it's going to be you.
Yay!
If you want to know why Ben never took Knowledge Religion, you can find out then, I guess, because I'm tired of asking. We will see you guys next Monday for more crits and giggles. We love you guys. Bye.